Hey guys, it's Steven. I previously showed y'all how I built an excavator for my son. I showed you how I designed the prototype, but like most prototypes, it had some problems. In this video, I'll explain some improvements I made to fix those problems. I also promised I would release some drawings, so I'll talk about that later in the video. The first thing I wanted to address was the design of the arm structure. For example, let's take a look at the load on this joint right here. It's where the arm connects to the boom. The joint is fastened by a bolt. Let's say this is the center line of the bolt. So if we have a load in the bucket pulling down on the arm, then the reaction force from the boom is going to have to support that. And this results in a moment around the boom at that joint, which is constantly pulling it to one side. I did it like this on the first build because I wanted to throw something together quickly and I wanted to use the leftover 2x4 that I had, but it was driving me nuts. To get rid of the moment, the center axis of each member needs to be aligned. So I went another route using 1/4 inch plywood. I cut 2 identical pieces for each member and I used PVC tubing as a spacer in between. What makes this one better is that the force on the arm is shared between 2 pieces of plywood. And likewise, the boom has 2 pieces of plywood just inside the arm, and those will support a force equal and opposite to that of the arm. And because these 2 pairs of forces cancel each other out, there's no longer a net moment around the joint. So that was the arm structure. The next thing I wanted to fix was the swivel mechanism. What you see here is wood skidding across wood. That is not a good design. Yes, that's right, it's all pivoting around a bolt. Again, I was keeping things simple and cheap, but I couldn't stand it. Then one day I noticed our bar stools had a nice swivel bearing that would work perfectly.
You are not taking apart our bar stool.
I know. I was never going to ruin one of our bar stools. So I found a replacement bar stool swivel bearing online for about 15 bucks. And my son helped me install it. Very good. This new bearing provided a rotation that was smoother and easier to control. I have also created a little drawing package for this new design. The link to the drawings is in the description. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. But first, I have to say that adult supervision is absolutely required. You absolutely must use flow control valves on each cylinder, otherwise the cylinders will move way too fast. Stay behind the control panel because there are pinch points in between the moving components.